Hi guys, and welcome to the show Maraha and back to fitness number 21. So first things first, the long slow run today. So I hooked up with my friend Luke, who you've probably seen in previous videos. So we met up on O'Connell Bridge, and it was really great to see the city centre with a bit of life back into it again, seeing things are starting to open up again. So we ran down the quays then towards Phoenix Park, passing the Guinness Storehouse on the way. And we did a few loops. We went up Chesterfield Avenue, did a loop of the Acres, a loop of the Munich Mile, back down around and up the Khyber Pass, back onto the Acres, and then we did our steady-ish miles. So as I said before, what I'll do on my long runs, I throw in a few slightly faster miles just to change the gears up. So we were after hitting about best part of 10 miles. So we threw in a 1.75 miles steady pace. We did it on the Acres on the grass, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And we came in around 6:45 pace, which was, considering everything, considering we both did the half marathon last weekend. You know, Luke is a good 20 years younger than me, but I found that I struggled a little bit this week with recovery. Body isn't as used to kind of harder miles at the moment, so just taking that little bit longer to recover. So all in all, I hit 14.75 miles, which is my longest run for a long time. You're talking possibly over a year since I've ran that far in one go. It was a decent bit of stopping and starting, as we did bump into one or two people that we knew and stopped for a minute or two and had a chat. And then when you're running up and down the quays here in Dublin, there's a lot of traffic lights, so there was the odd time we had to stop. But I felt it afterwards, sitting on the couch. I was a bit zonked after, to get that really tired kind of feel throughout the body. Um, Happy days. 14.75 miles. So I jumped on the bus then to get a spin home out of town. Nice and cozy. So then, training for the week. Since I ran the half marathon last Sunday, I was very cautious. Now, normally after running the half marathon, my calves are usually really tight and quite tender. But I have to say, after running in these guys last Sunday, I had absolutely no issues with my calves at all, which is quite unusual for me. Now, the trick was, the week went by, I did a lot of swimming. I got up to best part of 4 miles swimming this week, and my last two swims were a mile each. So I'm building that distance in the pool. Now, this week coming now, I hope to get up to swimming 2K continuous, and then I start looking at maybe doing sessions in the pool. But as regards my calves, so just doing easy runs all week, and I had planned to do like a 5-6 mile kind of steady run later in the week. I was going to do it Friday, but between the jigs and the reels, I just didn't get the time. So I did it Saturday afternoon, yesterday afternoon. So I did it over in Sean Moore. Planned to do it around the pitches, but there was games going on the pitches, so I was kind of, a lot of people around, so I was kind of using the whole park. So there's parts where you're running down under the trees, a lot of roots and stuff like that. So you kind of have to be a little bit careful, but it was fine. I did 5.25 miles, and I average paced about 6:35, which I was really happy with how I felt, happy with how the body mechanics and dynamics were working. But the caveat, when I finished the 5.2 miles steady run and I stopped just to give myself a minute or two just before I jogged home, two calves were like, saying no. So I just had to jog home very, very tenderly. So even though the shoes protected me, there was still that little niggle. Now, look, I'm 45, so if you run a half marathon, it doesn't matter how fit or how good your recovery is, you're still going to get a few little niggles. Like, so really happy all in all. And I ran today, absolutely no issues with the calves. I wore the calf sleeves, so, or sorry, I actually had socks on, but no problems at all. Everything went tickety boo. Was able to run the 1.75 miles, absolutely no issues at all. Everything's good. So this week coming now, I have going to do a lot more swimming. Going to try and get more sessions in this week and start building maybe a bit more mileage and hitting up around the 50 miles a week. So maybe try and push it on to maybe the mid 50s. Everything is going really well. I'm really happy, really enjoying my running, enjoying the weather, enjoying all the great athletics on the TV at the moment, with Tokyo so close, all the national championships in the States, in Great Britain, here in Ireland. Unbelievable amount of top quality athletics to sink your teeth into, along with the football and the GAA as well. So we're actually spoiled for sport at the moment. But I hope wherever you are today that you had a really enjoyable long slow run, a nice safe long slow run, and that your fitness is going in the right direction as well. And I hope you have your races lined up. I have a couple of races lined up now. I'll talk about that next week. They're a couple of weeks away, so we'll have a little chat about that next week. I just take this chance to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. It really encourages me to keep doing what I'm doing. So if you're watching the videos and you're enjoying what you're seeing on the channel and you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. So thanks very much, guys. Take care and we'll see you soon.